Hello and welcome to BA1110 Business Fundamentals. Before we get to the lesson, let's go over a few things. Be sure to review all of the links on the homepage. There is lots of information you will need for the remainder of the mod. Check and respond to emails daily. Look for new announcements in the course announcements link. Post questions in the virtual office. Post your main discussion post by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. and respond to at least two others by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Your assignments and quizzes are due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. and all times are Alaska times. Keep in mind that late submissions are subject to penalty points and discussions cannot be made up. So keep on top of things and you'll be just fine. This week, let's talk about how to put the project all together. Since we started in week 1, we worked on several parts of the project. Each week, I gave you feedback on how to improve your final project. Using that feedback, you should have made adjustments along the way. This week, let's talk about how to put the project all together. Since we started in week 1, we worked on several parts of the project. Each week, I gave you feedback on how to improve your final project. Using that feedback, you should have made adjustments along the way. For week 4, you will finalize the project. This means you will have several more pieces to create to make it a complete project. For week 4, you will create a cover page, an executive summary, global issues section, financial plan, and appendices. A cover page is simply a cover for the plan. And if you go to this website, you'll have a good idea of how to create one. The spacing doesn't need to be exact, but the format should follow this example closely. Next, you'll work on the executive summary. This is where you hook your reader. The Small Business Administration makes these suggestions. Check it out. Since you're a startup company, you won't have much to go with, but try to fill in the blanks as well as you can. Global issues should also be included. You completed this part in week 3. Global issues may not affect everyone. However, if you're a video game store, products ordered from China will be something you will address. Even a bakery may have some global issues. If you're selling on the internet, then global issues are important to discuss. Your financial plan comes next. Since you are probably going to have to go to the bank and ask for a loan, this section must be realistic. You should map out how much you plan to borrow, your past credit history, a resume, and projections on how you'll spend the money you borrow. Anything that you think will help a bank make a decision is useful. Most of this will be fictitious for your project, but if this were a real business, you'd have to compile enough information to convince a bank to loan money. Lastly, appendices are any additional information you think will be helpful or will support any claim you made in the business plan. Here are some examples. Once you have all of this done, you'll incorporate all previous sections into the plan. Keep one thing in mind. The executive summary appears after the title page, not at the end of the business plan. It is written last, but inserted first. Your business plan should flow like this. I look forward to reading your completed projects. This is the week to also catch up on any missing work. If you need assistance, please reach out to me, and best of luck.